Okay. That's that. Let's just
Noise.
everything is okay. Done. Oh, shit. Oh. I just woke up from a bit of a nap, so. Oh, excuse me, my brain is trying to wake up. Oh. Let me at least make sure I got all of this prepped in properly. Shoot, too. As long as I keep my chat open on this side, I can see it from my phone still at least. Right. Goodness. Been up for so long. Hey folks, Surf here. And guess what? Ugh, the 1.1 update finally. And normally, I do not try to stream these kinds of things immediately as soon as it actually drops, but this particular update is a little bit different because, you know, SILVERWOLF's banner's on. So, as I can remind you from the last time I had a chance to show this, yeah, saved up a heinous amount of draws since the beginning for this exact freaking day. So, yeah, between what I got on me for tickets plus anything else, I think I'm fine. So let's take a look at what's new first, shall we? They added another X, didn't they? Goodness. How about the travel log? We have a new event. Press here to switch to the conventional memoir page. Okay. Well, I'd like to say that's just +1 extra. Why not? Why wouldn't I? But yeah, I'm going to do some of these on camera, but let's only do this, shall we? Let's take a look at our preview first before we do our draws. I know I have my pity, so I'm good. So let's at least see what the preview of her says. Multiple debuffs. Yeah, okay, I'm already aware of that. It's basically the same as all of the other things. Holy crap.
100% break!
You know, she kind of gave me Neptune vibes.
100% break!
Yeah, she kind of gave me Neptune vibes there. I'm not gonna lie. Am I the only one who thinks that? Which, in my opinion, only makes things better.
Trickier to crack.
As I am a Neptune fan. These days.
Time for a fun.
There we go. So Quantum was added in as well. Okay.
Now time.
Exactly.
I'm okay.
Exactly
Can I
as
have
the
fun
says.
this time? Time for a fun. Let's go. This combat needs optimizing.
Slow that down for a minute.
At this speed, too slow.
It's about the same as from her story mode version. Let's put the speed back on.
Naughty child.
This is too slow. It's boring.
More anime. Time for a fun.
Quantum.
Yeah.
So let's see how
That's
that works.
better.
She added in Quantum. So she added
Can I have fun this time for a fun?
This is our chance.
Nope, stays quantum.
Time for a shot.
Seems like it stays quantum.
Rules are made to be broken.
Interesting. Is it maybe a 1?
Now,
10? Because it stays quantum.
Time for a fun.
let's make it quick. Yeah.
No more than 1. I can work with that. It's fine, I can work with that. I've heard, supposedly, at least from some talks on the, what is it, like on Reddit and whatnot, he had to go through a lot of nerfs, or at least a number of them. So I'm a little curious how broken she previously was for them to do some degree of nerfs. Let's take a look at these then first, shall we? Sorry, I need to get some of this off just for the sake of... I need to get those exclamation marks off of the dang thing. Gonna bother me if I don't. I have not seen this in a long time. Not since I completed it last cycle. Okay, and then from here... Ooh, don't mind if I do. Thank you. Hopefully the sounds are okay, and it's a wee bit on the quiet side here, so how about we find a slightly different spot to draw today. Last time I tried to do draws for the silver...
It's so early! Let's look around.
Standard banner, I was sitting in March's room, so how about we sit with Peppy this time? This Peppy's a good doggo. Look at that goofy little doggo. Alright, there. Now I better actually do the draws and see how this goes. Alright. That's enough stalling. I know it's gonna take me a long time to get through this. Just by virtue of the just by virtue of having to do this one by one. I will admit, the light cone's tempting too, but since I know we get one from her event, I'm gonna skip it, I think. Maybe wait for more data from other players who'd actually do well to come about. But the current build I'm gonna be using on her doesn't take into account the 5-star cone, so we'll continue on with my current idea. And yeah, so 4 stars. I can't say I mind the 4 stars on this banner from at a glance. There's just one itty bitty issue I have here. I use most of these characters except for Dan Hong. Not just because I just simply don't use him, but the fact that I don't use him, and so far with my 4-star my standard banner draws, out of all the freaking Eidolons I got, he's the one freaking character I keep getting for 4-star Eidolons. And I don't particularly use or build him just yet, so I feel like by the time I finish getting my SILVERWOLF, I'm gonna have an E6 I'm gonna have an E6 Dan Hong. Hopefully I can get at least an E2 Asta and some Serval. Because out of all the characters I've gotten Eidolons for, so far it's mostly Dan Hong. I don't know why, couldn't tell you. But I figure that's just a factual thing I should put down before I start drawing, so... 180 draws. Let's see if I have to use the whole thing. Shall we? Wish me luck. Ugh. Gonna need it. 1. Let's see if I can keep up with remembering things. I'm gonna let the gold play a few times just so I can vaguely remember how it sounds. And then I'm gonna skip the animations. Because one single draw at a time is gonna take a while to do. So let's not put myself and my viewers of my channel through this nonsense too much. So wait, is there a spot here that'll tell me? Hold on. Exchange. Not that one. details. Should be this way, right? I feel like I need to keep a tally or something. Just saying. I feel like I need to keep a tally or something. Wait, no. Rather than doing it this way, I really should just take the moment. Where's my phone? Take out my tally counter. Alright. Okay. I keep track of it this way. Alright. This is gonna take a while, folks. Get comfy. Or find something else to do in the meantime. Renee's gonna take a while by virtue of single balls. And I'm gonna run out of things to talk about. Okay. That's 2. Let's see. I know the music drops differently on 5-star. I'm trying to at least listen to how it sounds when it drops differently, because the last time I heard it, I definitely noticed the music drop differently. On 5-star. It's 3. This is 4. No, normal. I'm gonna have so much fodders to organize by the end of this. It's not funny. Actually, sometime within the next 2 draws, I think the purple should be up, looking at the usual numbers. If the gacha behaves anything like Genshin, then my purple biddy should be pretty soon. It's right around somewhere in the middle. You usually get it. 22. There. Why do people do it this way? I mean, I get it. You want to try to spend as little as possible on trying to get what you're trying to get, but damn. I'm so used to doing this at 10 draws at a time to call it a day. So, this is an experience for me, whether you believe it or not. I'm not particularly thrilled about it, but I am thrilled just to go for a solo, so you know what, whatever, it works. I'll put up with it. Okay, that's 8. Which means the 4-star should be either this one or the next one, at least. Next one. This next one's number 10. Who knows? Yep, so yeah, that was on exactly on 10. Oh, which one's this? I don't think I've seen that one. Hold on. Peppy, have you seen this? You seen this shit, Peppy? Let's see. Increases wearer's attack by 16 when the wearer defeats an enemy. That's really nice for destruction, actually. Well, that was only 10. Bear with me, I still got 170 more to do. Ugh. Not that. I can kind of hear the drops, so I don't need to worry too hard. Tally that. This is 13. 13. On number 13, I got my next one. What did I tell you guys about Dangang? I'm gonna have so many copies of him. It's not funny, and I haven't built my Dangang yet. Oh boy. He's such a bro, but goddammit. I haven't built you yet, my dude. Alright. That's 5. I can just about guarantee, if I have to use the exact 180 draws tonight, then I'm going to absolutely get that E6 done on, for sure. This is so that was actually relatively quick for the freaking jeez. This one is 16. That's completely distracting, so that's good. But basically, I keep going until I get SILVERWOLF, so even if I did lose track of my numbers, it's whatever. Imagine losing track of my numbers while I haven't had it in front of me. That is something I would do too. Let's see, that was 17. This one's 18. I had my purple back at 13, so I probably won't see it again until maybe like 21. At least 21. One. But even put me. That's if I actually put me back to sleep. Good night. I was wrong. Okay. 22. Somewhere in the realms of 22. Nope, 22 actually. There's an Asta. Yay, 1. I would love more though. I would love more Asta. I actually do use Asta. Okay. So it's 24. Not sure if I stated it before, but usually my luck is 25 draws. Usually my luck is pretty up in the air. Like, it can be good, it can be bad. This time around, I feel like my luck is going to be pretty crappy, and I'm going to go full 180. That's my prediction. 22 and 25. We've already got so many. Huh. Funny. Servals, though. Hold that thought. I want to take a look at that. So I have Serval on a different one. More of a placeholder. Regenerates 20 energy upon increases. That's really nice for Serval. Holy crap. I might have to level that up for her later because I got her on this one right now. I dig it. Okay. And let's do this. Ideally, if I can get to at least 4 with Asta, that'd be pretty nice. Ideally. I don't think it's likely I'm going to, because I feel like all the copies have gone home. I'm just saying. That's a normal. This is 27. That's a normal. So how are you guys doing today, by the way? By the time you see this, it'll probably be me running my errands the next day. It's like 10:31 right now at night when I've started doing all this. 9. So it's late, but not quite anything out of order. I usually have everything this time of night. Okay. 30. That's normal. Yep. Alright. We're sitting at 30 right now. We're still just starting. This is gonna be a super fun stream. I'm sorry. I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but I also kind of want to try to keep the intensity of the building. At some point or another, I really just have to keep up the builds that just rapid fire these ones. Okay. 34. Ooh, Servals. I'll take it. I love using Serval. So this works perfectly fine. Normal. Oh, it's another purple. Jesus, really? Impressive. More Asta. Nice. You know, I've lost track of how many draws I did. I'm having one of those boom moments where I'm like, ah, crap, did I hit my tally? Okay, let's see. Okay, good. That was all of my current golds. 36. Yeah, that was roughly it, wasn't it? As far as, tickets ahead on me. Yeah, no, tally's correct. Oh, phew. The tally's correct. I do remember having 36. And if not, the back footage will tell me. Yeah, she is almost there. Hey there. Oh, my goodness. I'm gonna start by also noting, how is it that free-to-play players in the past are so used to just doing this one ticket at a time? Because I, for the life of me, can't. The only time I've ever done like one draw at a time was just YOLOing the ever-living balls out of everything. Brilliant! 3 purples in a row. That's another Serval. Yeah. Okay, I'll take it. I'm happy with that. Serval's gonna be pretty hench by the end of this. That was 38. Now I have like one extra menu to press because of this. You could argue I could just convert my Jades over to tickets to make this easier on myself, but I like that big number. We'll try to maintain it as much as we can, even though it's gonna get completely demolished by the end of this. 40. Gonna be here a while, but yeah, this will be worth it. That's normal. 41. In case those of you who would watch it right now may wonder what my luck has been in the past, I'd say I'm a very roundabout middle luck kind of person. There are some instances in games where it's absolutely stupid, other instances where it's absolutely horrible. I feel like the most memorable luck for me was, let's see, I tried to do a food in Genshin long ago, and I feel like if I remember right, like the first 10 draws, I got my Mona. My first Mona was like the first 5. And I'm not gonna lie, after that, I was like, I'm not gonna roll anymore. I got my Mona. She wasn't what I wanted, so that to me was like the luckiest I've ever been. Yeah, I got you, especially for the That should be next. More Asta. I'll take it. I'll do it. That'll do it, okay. I've only got how many more draws to do? I've only got how many more to do? This will take a while. You know, I haven't been able to... I don't know how people can catch this. I feel like you can only catch this if you actually look at it in post. Or just being able to pause the video, but I've never actually soberly seen the ticket rainbow when it does that little cross in the light. Like, never actually caught it in time. So, if it's ever happened for me, I've never actually noticed it. Ever. 49. Morciful. Where's she at right now? In between checking, I'm gonna try to only check that roundabout numbers. We're getting really close to our first video. Calling it now. For those of you who may want to predict or not, am I gonna lose my first pity? Knowing my luck, usually my senses are pretty on point. I'm thinking this first pity I absolutely will lose. This free-to-play account has gotten really good overall, like draws from the silvers, standard banner. So I think I am long overdue for my luck to balance itself. Is what I'm saying. Yes, you can hope for some amazing luck, but at some point or another, when you're really, really lucky, RNG is gonna absolutely slap you in the ass at some point or another. That's just the way it is. It's a got to be. That's normal. Okay. 54. Yep. That's an army. 55. Let's just take that ticket. 56. I think I'm getting rid of this now. I didn't catch that. I'm pretty sure that was on. How do you people manage to watch this and notice the ticket color? Like, I swear, the people who notice the ticket has that rainbow sheen must have, like, freaking Hawkeyes to be able to notice that. So, normal. Alright, let's see. More Don Hung. But this time it's his cone again. I think that's like the second copy of his cone I've ever gotten. 60. Now, for those of you who may or may not be aware of how the pity system for Genshin type or these particular games work, me and Hoyoverse has to have basically the same thing, 61. Now that we're approaching pity, I won't start seeing a chance of her appearing sooner than later until about 75 is when it ramps. And then at absolutely worst, your pity is at, what was it, 80, I believe? 80 or 90? Somewhere around about. I think it was 90. That was 62. So, 62. We're approaching. We'll see if I win that, win or lose that. Knowing my luck, I'm betting against myself and saying I'm gonna lose that 50-50. But against what? What will be terrible? On a free-to-play account, there isn't really anything you shouldn't be so down about. I'm thinking it'll probably be a light cone. That was what, 63? 64. This is the problem with me kinda talk mid-rolls. I'm gonna lose track of my numbers a little bit. 65. In 10 draws, we're gonna start seeing the soft is basically what it is. And then from 75 on, the chances of seeing a 5-star are gonna slowly ramp up. 66. 67. 68. More Asta. Grand. Very good. That is what I wanted. 69. You can't see it, but I'm eyebrow wiggling. But it's probably going to be a 2-star, right? Yep. 70. Let's see now. No. Okay. So now we're going to approach 75. 71 now. If I haven't completely screwed over my tally counter that I'm doing right now, 72, we should be approaching soft pity territory. Oh shit, that was a drop. Clara, you heard that music change right around there, right? That was that little music drop differently. Okay, so I was right. I lost my pity. At 73 though. 73 out of the 90 is actually not bad. That means I basically came out positive anyway. And it's Clara. You guys know what this means, right? I get to do Mr. Svarog builds. in simulated universe. Right, so there's that tally. Let's reset that. I lost my 50-50 to a Clara, which that is a character I wanted to add into my my roster anyway. So this is fine. This is perfectly fine. Let's see that. Do I have a code for Clara though? I feel like I could get the one from Simulated Universe later. Clara's so good. To be fair though, I think I'm slightly hotter for Mr. Svarog because goddamn, he's fucking hench as fuck. If you've seen some of his like people just messing around with using him in Simulated Universe. Wait, I had this cone over here. Which one is it? Here. Destruction. We're gonna put that on her. Just as a placeholder for the time being. I might want to get the one from Simulated Universe later. Where am I at? I'm at B4 for Asta. Good. That's like the minimal I wanted. I don't really know if I mind E6. How is Serval doing right now? That was 1/2 anyway, so Serval's nearly E6. Yeah, it's gonna be easy to get idolins for your 4 stars, depending on the banner you're rolling for. Surprisingly enough. Danhong is not appeared quite yet, except for the one bit. Alright, let me reset my tally counter. Claim that. Claim these, because God knows I'm gonna need these. I have to freaking raise Clara, and I have to raise Silverwolf. I mean, Clara I can wait on a little bit, but Clara's a fun kit to play with. So, alright. Let's reset that tally counter. Okay. Alright, once again from the bottom. Once again from the bottom. This time I know the pity is in my favor, so I don't have to worry about it. It's one. I think I got a hand on this. Pretty open. I'll try not to. Ah, man. I wish I could have gotten that on camera for you guys though. But you notice that little bit in the beginning, where there's that little music build-up. That drop is different. That's how once you hear that, this drop changes on 5-star. So when I caught that, I'm like, shit, I didn't catch it. 4. Excuse me. That's fine. It should be 6. Serval. Huh. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Isn't she my first E6? Yeah, sure enough. Well, congratulations. Danhong wasn't my first time. I mean, what? My first E6. Orange Jesus has spared me. E7. Oh, not E7. Draw 7. I've got that along with the brain, sorry. Alright, let's see here. 8. I can't see the ticket. I really can't. So, I really don't know how people catch it, just by looking at the ticket, so I have to rely on listening to the music. Oh, for sure. That's not it. We're on 10. Slowly approaching it. Okay. 11. Well, there's my E6 Danhong. Let's at least look at that to make that official. Speak of the devil. I mentioned E6 Danhong and he appears. Go figure. I'll have to build him eventually, just not now. Please, not now. It'll be a while until I need a wind elemented hunt character. $13. That was 14. This was 15. Ugh, this drawing shenanigans is almost done at least. Because once I get my pity done for SILVERWOLF, I won't be doing any more drawings later. Because I'm not sure who I want next, if anything at all. 18? $19. Okay. This one makes 20. Mordon hung. Why am I not surprised? Mordon hung. I could use more Astas, but Mordon hung. But I got the minimal Eidolons I want for Asta, so that to me is already good enough. I don't need to worry about it. Okay. This next one's 23. Oh, what an agonizingly packed stream. I want to get straight to doing the event, but I need to get this stuff with SILVERWOLF out of the way first. Normal. Okay. 25. I'm pretty sure I'll get really close to this one. 6. Okay. 27. Oh, Hertha. I actually do have a Hertha that I'm trying to build. We're getting there. Oh boy. Okay. 34. Mega padded. What are you talking about, bro? Mega padded is what it is. It's more padded then? No. How many people in this channel are gonna understand fellow jokes? Except me. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm at this point I'm not even trying to look at the ticket when it passes by. I just need to hear the music when it's good enough. Ball. Okay. 39. 40. 40. Real, I'd say pretty average draw experience as far as my class goes. 41. Yeah. Okay. 45. 46. Oh, okay. 47. 48 right here. I must be tripping. Hey, more Asta. Take it. 9. And 50. We're getting real close to that soft pity. More dot hung. Why am I not surprised? 1. You know, on the bright side, I won't have any... 52. I won't have any lacking on Undying Embers at least. So, for the next few months I'll be able to clear out the shop just fine. So that is pretty swell. Okay. 4. This is gonna be the full 90, isn't it? Oh! Well, would you look at that? Natasha. I might have to build that. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I gotta look at that for a minute. Natasha. That is actually really nice. Compared to what I got currently on Natasha. That is actually... I'd much rather work with leveling that for her. Maybe later. Do I have enough here? Just one more away. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. We're nearly done with this agonizing draw session, and then I can actually play the game. 59. And 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. That's a lot of reservations. 65. We're really close to the soft now. 66. Would be nice if I could get SILVERWOLF on 69. I mean, what? Yes, you heard me. Yeah, I heard me. I got exactly the way I said it. Typical gotcha game moments. That was 67. 68. Asta. Huh. Well, she's already got her E6 then. That's above what I was expecting. Okay. 70. 71. Then 72. She's gonna be here somewhere. So we don't have to too quick to skip. 73. So we're almost at soft pity territory. 75. We are now in soft pity territory. Alright, let's keep going. 76. 77. Ooh. Another light cone. Oh, I mean, looks like it could be Lolcha. Alright. 78. What is it? Nope. Yeah, okay, 78. There she is. Done. I'm not spending anymore. Nice. Alright. So, and would you look at that? I've got a tidy supply of crystals still left over. That's gonna be saved. So, first and foremost, let's just toss her onto the team, just so I can have her out. Wait. Sure, why not? Need to do a little bit of testing anyway. Alright, let me take a look at that tally for a minute though. So this was... Got that. That was a grand total of... 151, give or take. Roundabout. Out of the 180. Not bad. I basically managed to come out positive. Yeah.
The server's still not open.
That's grand, all things considered. I came out positive. Oh, thank you, Lord. It's over and done with. Let's actually go do things. Well, first of all, let's organize everything. Because now I've got a crazy amount of things to organize. Let's do this. Let's organize her gear. I have that for her already. Well, most of it. I have most of her gear that I want to do. Let's organize that bit first. He's alright. Yeah, cool. And then there's going to be a quantum right here. I need to make her a chain because I didn't get lucky trying to find another one. So let's do that. I was hoping to find a I was hoping to find an energy recharge chain for her for this set. So not quite that lucky, I'm afraid. But it's doable. Should be synthesized. I haven't had a chance to mess with this yet. So this will be my first time messing with this. We need IPC. Because the build I want to use is IPC. Need 100 of those. Well, we have more than enough water. Let's just get that out of the way. Not expecting the substats to roll any good, unfortunately, so it is what it is. Let's just salvage a few things that I don't care for or need. Let's see. That's pretty alright. Gloves could be better. Why can I hold on to these? That's not bad. Don't care for that. Neither of these are good for me, thank you. I don't care much for this set. 5. Why am I holding on to... Oh yeah, I'm holding on to at least a little bit of this set, just in case somebody later down the line might be good for it. HP hit rate. That's alright. At least. It's not that great. Same with this one. I only need to sacrifice 2 more. Might be useful somewhere. Yeah. I'm not liking the rolls on these pieces, especially not that one. Bye. Don't care. Too much defense. Why is it all defense? Alright. Now let's see if we can get her at least an energy recharge chain. Let me just use my mouse for this one. Here. IPC. We need the rope. Yep, that's the correct one. Substats, we want energy recharge rate. Yep, I did, Connie. 151 draws out of 180, so I came out in a net positive. And the character that I did get, that I lost my 50-50 to was one I wanted anyway. So really, it's actually a very big net positive. Energy recharge, let's see what we get. How is it? Ooh, not bad. I would have preferred some crit rate on the side, but this is a net positive for her. Sweet. Oh. In case you wonder, Connie, the character that I got on the side was Clara. Listen, I don't want Clara. She's a sweet girl, but I didn't want Clara because of Clara. I wanted her because Mr. Svarog, the robot dad. Mr. Svarog is the sexy one here. Because robots. Robot dad. Wait, let me check her idol for a minute. I know she apparently has some pretty cute idol animations that Svarog appears randomly to, you know, just interact with her. But yeah.
Mr. Svarog! Oh!
Yep. That's cute. Let me put this as of now. So that was 151 draws out of the 180, so I came out at a net positive. So I still have some crystals that are gonna carry over for whatever next time. I'm just organizing SILVERWOLF's gear right now. So we need to get her chain. I want to see what her base stats look like when I'm done with this. Okay. This is good. Let me just match the key here and use up some of these that I don't actually want to keep. 12 is a good start. Or level 12 is a good start. Rolled into defense. Why wouldn't it? Of course it rolled defense. Why wouldn't it? At least it's defense percentage and not defense flat. Because it wouldn't surprise me if it was flat defense either. Attack. I'll take it. That's fine. This is good. Not the best, but it's good. Now let's take a look at her current stats. I could get this to 15 and then just absolutely hench her out, but let's take a look at her initial stats. Okay. He's fast. Holy shit. I think she's currently my fastest character. 138? Let me check my others. He's fast as fuck. Holy crap, boys. I think my SILVERWOLF is currently my fastest character, as far as the way her gear pans out. Yeah, no, she is. By a lot. She's fast as fuck, boys. Alright. This is before level up, mind you. Break effect, energy regen's alright. Hit effect rate's alright. We're gonna be able to add more to this once we got the right
The server's still not open.
tone for her from the event. Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, I haven't started the event yet, so I'm gonna put a placeholder tone on her. You can just have this for the sake of stats. Just for the sake of having a stat stick. Hold on to that for now. And then let's get this bit tidied up, huh? Just get it out of the way. It's gonna absolutely eat away at my resources, but it's fine. That's exactly what I've been saving for. Send one. You can't hear it, but I'm mashing the button to get it to go faster, and I'm messing up. I'm mashing my A button. Alright. Second send. Level up more. I think I've always been decent at button mashing games. Decent, not great. Okay. Level 50. Okay. These, we can make more of these easy. So I'm not fussed, just make a bunch. Not even fucking with it, just make a bunch. Call it a day. Level 60. She will be decently caught up. Okay. Cool. As of right this minute, she's caught up with all my other characters. But I think I kind of want to see if I can get her to 70 first. I should do that. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna need more engines. Okay, how much is that? One more. We can fix that. We can fix that easy. It would be about 2 rounds to get her to the bits we need. We should probably consider looking at the event as well. I'm thinking. Ooh. You know what? Yeah, let's do it. These aren't that great, but they're as good as it's gonna get for her for now. There we go. More defense. Again, not the best, not the worst, it's fine. But I wanna bump out her stats as much as I can. Okay. Alright. And then she has her set bonus from this, right? Yep. Extra attack damage for that. Cool. She's caught up for now. Let's actually see if we can get the other bits for her taken care of. Ta-da! Event. We want to wait. Here. Oh. Conventional memoir. Ah, so these were the old events. Gotcha. Okay. Well, I mean, I want her Lycone, so we'll have to start that eventually. I want to take a quick moment to check out the rest of it I need for her, though. Let's take a run at it, shall we? I got my Silverwolf taken care of. Now I need to raise Clara. So that's gonna take a little bit of time. But, you know, not too bad. I could just save up my next set of resources for that. We need these. There. Good. I think I know how we can do this. I just need to reshuffle my characters around a little bit. So we're gonna put... I kinda wanna put Sashang up, actually. Then... we're gonna borrow someone's Clara for this one. Yeah, I have a Clara friend. That'll do. Yes, that'll do.
Hi, friend.
Trickier to crack.
Trickier, she says.
Time for a fun.
We're gonna need to work them down this way.
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Venus! Dodge this!
I'm so glad I worked on
Stay back, Clara.
I'm so glad I worked on my
Nap time.
Hide.
so glad I worked on my prior to
Stay back, Clara.
Time for a fun.
Wanna see what I can do?
That'll take more than medicine. That's better.
Thanks.
It should be decent.
I'll never
Eliminating
forget
threat.
you.
Can I have fun this time?
Stay back, Clara.
I want to protect everyone too.
Help me, Mr. Sora! Let me through! Dodge this!
Time for a shot.
Moran, time for a fun.
Mission command. Are you alright?
I'm
Mission
okay.
command.
I need to be brave.
This is far
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
No more playing nice.
That should be good position.
Take this! Rise, Venus! Dodge this!
Yeah, no, shit. That's all your damage spot. More than enough.
Wanna see what I can do?
GG easy. I need only one more though. Is it really that worth it for me to toss another one out? When I could
Get it
probably
now?
get some from the
That's
event.
the power of the Cloud Knights.
Probably is actually. It probably is. Okay, hold on. I need to make my way over. Now mind you, this is me operating my SILVERWOLF without putting points into her talents. So I should do that now. Just to see how that feels. Not good, honestly. Like, from here, I don't know who I'm gonna roll for next. I'm fine. It's just safe for a long, long time. Just let that fly. Now, let's do another one of that, but this time, we will bump up our traces. Okay, important stuff first. What is this? Bug's extended duration for 1 turn. Every time the enemy is afflicted with weakness break, SILVERWOLF has... Oh, nice. What about the other one? Duration... increase? Yeah, that's nice. It works right within her kit, so... What is this one? There are 3 more debuffs. And the skill decreases the enemy's all-type resistance for an additional 3%. Yeah, a lot of extra stuff. Alright, let's stop lollygagging and actually start getting these things taken care of. I kind of want to, but let's do these basic ones first. Get all the basic ones out of the way. Once I no longer need the low-end materials, I'll be pretty swell. Okay. What are we looking at? This is absolutely one we want leveled up. ASAP. Her bug, obviously. Well, these three in particular are going to be the important ones for me to knock up first. So I'm going to go ahead and make it clear. I do these ones first. Like, at least get those three. I'm going to need more traces, obviously, but one thing at a time, right? Let me look here. Just keep that all the way up. We'll operate from the mouse for a moment. Auto attack could use a little bit of extra, but I'm more concerned to make sure I got those taken care of first. Oop. Oop. It's because I keep switching between mouse and controller. Just get a bunch. You don't need to go overboard, just get a bunch. Let's see, at least level 6 to these would be swell. Because that's where she caps off. Okay. A little more to attack. And then we're just going to need more for her side paths, which I'm not too fussed with it, because I'm going to need to do more anyway. So her traces are pretty okay for now. Good. Alright. Once more with feeling. Or will I? Who knows? Nah, no, I'm gonna... Whether I like it or not, I'm gonna need it anyway. For, her later uncap. So, I'll just do that now so I can get this out of the way. Not Clara again.
Ready when you are. Trickier to crack.
Is it really good?
Let me through!
Stay back, Clara.
That's better.
Thanks.
Hide.
I'll never forget you.
Right.
I'm
Stay back,
okay.
Clara.
That revenge gun.
Can I have fun this time?
Stay back, Clara.
No! I want to protect everyone too! That's your storm! Huh. More enemy. Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
No more playing nice!
Shan should be able to
Take
do it
this!
first.
Rise, Phoenix! Dodge this!
Naughty child.
Not the greatest.
Just a little something. Think nothing of
So
This
once I
new.
get Sushan gear and whatnot squared away, she'll be using it. Right now, not too much.
Eliminating threat.
She's already
Naughty
doing really
child.
well anyway, so I don't need to get too hard on leveling her up.
Mission command. You're all right. Mission command.
Oh, it's done. all that counterattack damage though.
Get it now? That's the power of the Cloud Knights.
Perfectly fine. Then we can get started on that event at least. No, it was here. Losing track of where everything is. Okay. We need... Let's see again. Cool. Working as intended. What are you talking about? I wanted her to be my first level 70 anyway. Working exactly as intended. Just gonna equilibrium some of these mats. That. One more? Yeah, I can live with that. Cool. First level 70. I know where this is going. This one's going right in the books. And we'll put here. There we go. Why not? Wait, hold on. There we go. There we go. I'll just have to keep memeing myself on that. Might as well. Might as well. Alright. What do we got here? Music feels so soft though. Maybe it's because I don't have... Yeah, because I don't have my headphones in my ears. Alright. Let's actually at least take a look at the event now. Because I need to work on that. Do you have some time? I still haven't. Thank you for helping. First met. You're being too polite, my dude. It's chill. It's fine. Don't worry about it, bro. Yeah, sure. I'll come over. Let's get started on this. Oh, we're already here. Well, whatever then. What was that LOL for, Connie? Was that for the head empty? Good.
Correct. All the cabins they might pass by have been checked. Remember to report to lead researcher Asta. We'll deal with problems outside the base zone later. Ah, it's you. Sorry, this is embarrassing. We suddenly had some stuff come up. I wanted to take care of it before you arrived, but I can't seem to even get a break around here.
Yeah, the head empty bit. Yeah.
Never
It's
mind
okay.
about that.
I'm gonna leave it like that.
Here.
This
This is for you.
That's my description
I
from
made
now
it this
on.
morning, and I've been keeping it warm. It's
Yeah,
just a little something I whipped up. I spent a long time wondering what to give you. In the end, I realized I should stick to what I'm good at. Miss Asta loves my fried rice, so I hope you like it too. Sorry it's so noisy here. I wanted to find somewhere quieter where I could get your feedback, but... I'm pretty confident in this dish. Unfortunately, I was a bit rushed at the end. Some big shot suddenly decided to visit the space station today. Everyone has been in a hurry since the announcement. They're all worried that a bad impression could damage Madame Herta's reputation.
Ew.
Miss Asta said that the guest appears to be Madame Herta's research partner. If he's doing research with her, he must be famous throughout the galaxy.
Let me guess, since this is Silverwolf's event, is that Mr. Screwlium? Another hacker?
Look at the time. The guest is almost here. If you're curious, just follow the crowd. Miss Asta and I will be there soon.
It's gotta be Screwlium. Talked about the elevator seems to be nearby. I'll check it out. Oh, okay. Well, let's go have a look. Cough. Anyway.
Wow, it's the first time I've seen such a spectacle.
Even the top brass.
So this visitor is...
Yep, it's Screwlium.
Get ready.
Okay, doke. You take it. Thanks for stopping by.
Hypothesis. Thought always precedes word. And yet, I can't find the words for this moment. It's good to see you, Asta. I apologize. I'm 4 minutes and 13 seconds earlier than the appointed time. I hope it's not a bother.
Of course not, Mr. Screwlium. Welcome to Herta Space Station.
No need for formalities, Asta. Herta Space Station is where knowledge converges. Here we celebrate the equality of thought. Such collaboration between organic life forms is magnificent and efficient. You're rebuilding the space station far quicker than I could have imagined.
We appreciate your high praise, Mr. Screwlium. Would you like me to show you around? Since the last summit, we've launched several new research projects focused on silicone-based matrices.
Well, that sounds lovely, but I do have a meeting with Herta, so let's put the new surprises on hold for now.
Madame Herta should be in her office. I'll take you there. Right this way.
Sure.
What a very, very gentlemanly
And
person.
you are? Ah, hello, young madam. I've heard so much about you. Herta talks about you often.
Oh, she does she?
She's quite curious about you, as am I. What is it like to live in symbiosis with a Stellaron? I hope we'll have sufficient time in the future to get to know each other and answer this question.
Sorry, I wanted to show you around, but now I don't think I'll be able to get away.
It's alright, dude.
Alright, see you later.
Ah, suspicious. Yo, what's going on, dude?
Oh, strange. It should be around here somewhere. Maybe it's hidden inside Madame Herta's portrait.
Huh?
Huh? Do you need something? If you're looking for the front desk, just go straight through those doors.
You know what?
Oh, another fan of Madame Herta's? Well, I'm afraid this portrait's being taken down soon. Wait a second. I know you. I saw you chatting with Captain Arlen just now. You must be the rising star who caught Madame Herta's attention. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Leonard, a cybersecurity engineer here at the space station. You probably know that this place was recently attacked by the Antimatter Legion. In the chaos, the master control system for each zone was paralyzed. Now that the station is being rebuilt, my job is to repair equipment and restore the space station's cybersecurity. But during the repair process, I discovered some anomalies. The access records show that a third party other than the Legion invaded while the master control system was paralyzed.
Huh.
I don't know who or what it was. Actually, I'm investigating that right now. We suspect that it may have been the Stellaron Hunters. It's an elusive group and very dangerous. Every member is on the IPC's wanted list. They include a super hacker from Punk Lord. I'm ashamed to admit that I've lost to her once before. A while ago, I discovered her whereabouts during a screening process. I was planning to follow the clues to find more details about her, but I fell into her trap. Can you guess what happened next? She reverse hacked my device, sent out a bunch of spam, made a video game open to the space station, and told everyone that an idiot named Leonard made a big silly mistake.
Ooh, that feels bad, bro.
Ugh, I don't want to think about it. Now that everything is calmed down, I thought they'd be on my case already. The silver lining? Madame Herta was generous enough to allow me to continue investigating this matter. Yeah, it was pretty unexpected. Space station affairs are usually handled by lead researcher Asta. This is the first time I've seen Madame Herta give orders in person. To put it simply, the leaders have given me an opportunity. How could I not cherish it? If I can make up for my mistakes and do a good job this time, I plan to start from inside the space station and see if I can find some clues to trace the intruder's steps. Maybe I can find the blind spot I missed before. I designed a decoding program. Look, it looks like a camera, but it's actually a detector. We should be able to just like this.
Uh-huh. Go on.
Oh, that's, I didn't ask you to look at that! Unbelievable! Why would something like this be in the space station? The staff wouldn't even dare scribble on the wall, let alone leave a drop of sweat! So this is what we're looking for? This suspicious evidence? It wasn't what I was expecting, but... Wait a second. Let me take a look. Oh, I see. This is electronic graffiti that appears to represent Punklordian symbols. If I'm not mistaken, this should be some kind of automatic encryption. We need to decipher it if we want to find any culpatory evidence.
What does this have to do with me, though?
You got me there. I got caught up in our conversation. I wasn't paying. Let me think. Maybe I've been under too much stress recently and I subconsciously want a friend. Anyway, if I were to find clues related to the Stellaron Hunters, wouldn't that be helpful? Just do me a favor. It won't take up too much of your time. Here, just point it at the graffiti on the wall.
Sure, why not? He says as he's also playing what is it? As he's playing SILVERWOLF. Suddenly the pattern imploded and engulfed its surrounding cells in color. Colors, something inside seems to be breaking up. Ah, well then, enemies.
Why are there Void Rangers here?
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend! Crush them!
Huh. More enemies. Time for a buzz.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Have his big sister and little sister thing going on right now.
Time for a buzz.
This is double speed.
Let me through.
Let me know that.
That'll take more than nap time.
Want to see what I can do? Dodge this!
There's always a weakness.
Time for a buzz. Let me through. You're not going anywhere.
That scared me to death! Did you see that? It seemed like something popped up here, then Void Rangers jumped out.
Uh-huh.
But look! Just like I guessed, this graffiti is encrypted. If we decipher it, we can see some hidden information. The surveillance camera captured her face. SILVERWOLF. It's exactly the same as the photo on the IPC's wanted list. Let me see what she was up to. Is this a transmitter beacon? Oh, I see. She probably ran into the Antimatter Legion during the invasion, then used this beacon to teleport the enemies somewhere else. We accidentally activated the beacon again just now, and they were brought back. Jeez, Stellaron hunters have the ability to stow enemies away like that?
That's pretty wild.
Beacon transmission that doesn't require a power source and can be implemented solely through computation? No wonder they were able to break into the space station. With this, I'm afraid not even Madame Herta's office is safe. Well, I don't share your optimism. If it wasn't for you, I'd probably be lying on the ground right now.
Brilliant.
Anyway, let's work together.
As long as there's
There's
something
a
in it.
strange signal nearby. Maybe it's another piece of graffiti.
As long as there's something for me.
Up there! They even put down a question mark. They must be making fun of us.
Or maybe that was just the sticker that she felt like putting down. You never know. Let's see. Oop. Oh. Hey, do so.
She went towards the base zone. Yep. There's only one way. Disappeared again? This thing keeps cutting out when I'm deciphering it. She must have stopped here for a bit. Let's look around.
Damn. She's putting stickers everywhere.
Can you let me have some fun this time? Our last few operations turned out to be pretty dull.
She makes it seem easy. Is she really looking at the Curio Collection Index? Judging by how calm she is, she must have been in this room for a while. Maybe she was waiting for someone. Not sure what happened after that. Let's search somewhere else.
And this is stuff we haven't seen since the beginning of the game, since we know what happened in the tutorial. Let's see.
Your fake ID info is ready.
Ah, so that's what happened. She sneaked in first, then helped her partner in through the main door. It's a classic hacking operation. Let's see. The registered name is Leonard Collywell.
Oh. You know, I'm gonna pick it.
How is this possible? She used my identity. I never noticed that there was an issue with this record. I subconsciously glanced right past it when I saw my own name. She's so cunning.
She is. Oh, so tempted. Yeah.
It's an honest mistake. The reaction of any ordinary person is to check for unfamiliar names, right? I mean, who would think to check their own name?
I guess. Well, bottom line is she still got you. She still got you good.
The graffiti's location is quite interesting. It feels like she's playing a game with us. One dot leads to another. I heard from a friend that the hackers on Punk Lord have a tradition. When they hack, they purposely leave something behind for people to discover. Kind of like throwing down the gauntlet. They call this the Punk Lord mentality. There can only be competition when there's rivalry. And there can only be excitement when there is competition. Life's a game, and having fun is what's most important. I don't understand that way of thinking. But it seems like this graffiti might have been left behind for us on purpose as a clue. The same thing happened last time as well. I was so close to the target, but got obliterated in the final battle of information. You're right. It doesn't help to dwell on past failures. Thank you. Ah, she seems to be leaving. Let's keep up.
I feel like we're being led by the nose, though.
They seem to be heading toward the monitoring room.
Oh, so glad I passed that whole drawing thing, though. Now we can at least see what's happening.
Another graffiti. They're all different, too. She really put some thought into this.
Evidently, yeah.
Huh? Is this section of the record damaged? She went through the wall and disappeared. That's highly unlikely. I bought this detector just last week. The refund guarantee hasn't even expired yet. Let's talk about that later. Hold on, I got it! It might be an effect from a curio. There was a pre-established folded space here, and the intruders found it and took advantage of it. No wonder she kept going through the curio collection index. This space is connected to the Stellaron room. Do you still remember it? That's where they put the Stellaron inside. Why would they leave you here if their objective was the Stellaron? With her capabilities, all she would have needed to do was make another beacon. She would have been able to escape with the Stellaron, no problem.
Yeah, beats me, dude. Beats me.
Huh? There's no graffiti here. Oh, we're doomed! The trail has gone cold.
Are you sure?
Ugh, so strange. Did she really leave just like that? She came all this way and didn't take anything with her, nor leave anything behind. Oh, they did leave you behind. Sorry, that sounded better in my head. It must have been a terrible feeling waking up in a place that was completely unfamiliar to you. I can't help but feel there's more that they're after. I really hope I can find something that's useful to you. Otherwise, I'll feel bad for having you do so much work for nothing. The more I talk about it, the worse I feel. I should probably find something that I can do. There's a rating pistol here. I wonder what my rating would be.
1.
Whoa, look here! There's a strange access log in the rating pistol's compartment. It looks like the log time occurred during the Legion's invasion. The researchers would have already been evacuated by then. Could it have been her? In which case, she didn't leave immediately. She implanted the Stellaron inside you, and then fiddled around with the rating pistol for a while. Could it be that... I just realized something. We need to go to the curio collection room on the other side.
Okay. Let's go. Go have a look. We're already here. Could do worse than that.
Just as I thought. She was here.
Cute. Real cute.
I just remembered that Madame Herta has a game cartridge named Punk Lord Mentality in her collection. You remember it, right? It's actually on the list of missing curios. I wasn't able to put the two together before. If the hacker has a personal objective other than the Stellaron Hunter's mission, I got it. I got it now! The Stellaron Hunter's operation was just a cover for her. Look, in the end, they didn't take the Stellaron with them. She was so interested in the Curio Collection Index that she stayed in the space station even after her mission was complete. This was what she was truly after. She knew we would be looking for the Stellaron Hunters and used it as her cover. Very smart. to be expected of someone from Punk Lord. Hold on, though. Something doesn't add up. The curios are Madame Herta's most prized possessions. All the visit requests are sent to her office from the computer in the main Some researchers tried to gain access to the curios for research purposes once, but they didn't get proper authorization. She caught them all red-handed. Me too. The fact Madame Herta hasn't responded to this can only mean one that the main control room was hacked as well. We need to go and take a look.
Assumption. Very fair assumption. Let's have a look. Rather than running away instead.
Wait, don't move. I get chills just looking at the space station monitors now. Let me investigate first. Just perfect. Not only did she shut off all the access logs, she shut off all the terminal transmissions too. I thought it was the Legion that did this. Let's focus on the main task first. I am curious though. She paused the terminal transmissions, but didn't touch the local data at all. I really don't get her. As a Stellaron hunter, she leaves the Stellaron behind. As a hacker, she doesn't delete the local log. There's an external port here. I'm gonna plug in and take a look. Relax, friend. I've done this 1,000,000 times. Look at this agreement.
Oh no. Oh no. No enemies.
Time for a buzz. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
That'll take more than medicine.
You'll pay for this. Take this! Rise, Venus! Dodge this! Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. This battle.
See? I was right. There was something fishy about the local data she left behind.
Minus all the enemies that came out.
Now we can browse through the curio access logs. Huh? That can't be right. This curio doesn't seem to have ever left the space station.
Weird.
From the way things look, yes. The records show that this curio was last sent to Madame Herta's office, and then it disappeared? I'm seriously confused. What did she come here for? She wouldn't have put the graffiti up just to mess with us, would she?
Yeah, I'm thinking yes.
No, if I start thinking like that, I may as well give up now. I have to fully investigate every lead, or I'll really be out of a job.
Relax, dude. Let's see. Okay. Right. Let's see. Let's see. During the start of the game, complete companion mission. Graffitis and graffiti. Okay. Oh, cool. Alright. So that's what I need to do. Gotcha. Analysis progress can be viewed here. We can go back. And arcade challenge. What's this? Ooh, nice. Okay. Right. Simple enough. Good grief. Let's see. I need to get that first then, huh? And then this is the shop. So we're gonna need to get that set of 4 first for the sake of that cone. Gotcha. Alright, I have a rough idea how we're going about this. Simple enough. It's gonna take a little while for me to get our light cone, but I eventually will, so that's good. Oh. We're gonna need to look for the rest then, huh? Well, first let me see what's going on here. This office. We still haven't even completed the thing anyway.
That's not gonna happen.
Oh boy.
I'll say it again. I don't care what Runmei said to you, but there's no chance we're shutting down the simulated universe.
Herta, I've made my decision. Question. What have we invested into this project? Hundreds of system hours, the resources of an entire planet, and the most advanced technology in the entire universe. And what have we gotten in return? Unknowns, confusion, and a series of errors. In the beginning, we defined the simulated universe as a miniature world that could be used to discover the traces of the eons. But now, it's become something far removed from its original purpose.
The simulated universe is bound to make errors. You said that yourself, and that's exactly what we're experiencing. Why is that a problem all of a sudden?
Damn.
I adore the vast amount of knowledge, but I cannot accept that the simulated universe remains simply a pending contract waiting to be attended to. Herta, think about it. How many surprises has this project given you? And how many disappointments has it given you?
The simulated universe never disappointed me. You are what disappoints me, Scroolum. Do you really think of yourself as someone so exceptionally amazing? Right now, you're more like someone from the Nitwit Society.
Herta, I don't mean to question you, nor do I want to deny the hard work you've put forth for the simulated universe. I just want to give more room for knowledge and inspiration to grow freely.
That's enough. Leave if you don't want to be part of this. Go tell the other two yourself. Oh, and take your tech with you. I don't need it. I can go find Adrian Taylor, or the red-nosed old man from Epsilon, or even the Intelligentsia Guild. At least they won't quit halfway.
The fire.
Scroolum, we've known each other for a long time. This is the first time I feel that you're nothing but a piece of ice-cold metal.
Ouch. Do I even want to ask what that was about? Jeez, dude. I've never seen her so wound up.
My apologies, madam. This all started with me. I was the one that brought up the request to end our academic collaboration. Well, don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Herta or the project. The simulated universe is a great experiment, and Herta is a true genius. However, we have our differences when it comes down to our long-term vision for the future. These differences will often manifest into bias, and bias will get in the way of the formulation of knowledge. Deep down, I want to continue to believe in Herta. The question is whether one should end a collaboration that no longer holds true to its original intent. From an objective standpoint, I should end it immediately. Are you worried about her mental state? Judging by the result, I have failed to choose the most suitable time to raise this matter. The emotions of organic life are like tides. It is my fault for not noticing the trajectory of the moon. Let Herta be alone for a while, so she can calm her emotions. It'll be beneficial for our negotiations later as well. As for the simulated universe, if that's the reason you're here, maybe I can help in answering your questions. Search. Bonfire in the depths of the woods. A lone stone sword points to the stars. Punk Lord mentality. That is no ordinary curio, my friend. That is a love letter a Galaxy Ranger has written for the universe. Young madam, how much do you know about Punk Lord? It is a planet made of data and symbols. The edges of reality and illusion are blurred in Punk Lord, as are its days and nights.
Wow.
An ether cartridge is a chip that Punklordian hackers use to edit reality. The ways through which a hacker perceives and modifies the world are recorded on the chip. It's a recording of the hacker's life and proof of their existence. The one on the space station belonged to someone truly legendary. He became a Galaxy Ranger by accident and spent many long years traveling among the stars. He encountered countless fascinating individuals and saw wonders witnessed by few.
Ooh.
Many of the records and details recorded therein are beyond the knowledge of even the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild. That is why it became part of the masses of calculation data for the simulated universe. Yes, no need to worry, my friend. The cartridge has never left the space station. It's, as I said, it is a very important reference for the simulated universe. That is why its data has been extracted and added to the calculations of the universe model. Herta was probably impulsive and added the cartridge into the simulation without telling anyone, resulting in the item being listed as lost. I understand your concern. If the individual in question did indeed try to hack into Herta's office, then the simulated universe is undoubtedly her next target. As such, please allow me to offer my limited abilities to assist you with your investigation, madam. As you already know, the simulated universe will be shut down temporarily. It will remain shut until Herta and I come to a clear conclusion.
Fair enough.
Yes, this is the last chance to investigate the cartridge data. By way of apology for shutting down the simulated universe, I will use my abilities in the universe to provide you with what assistance I can. This is my recommendation. Please take your time to consider it.
Seems fair enough. Why not? Where's the banana? Here you are.
Did you hear that? I was so scared the simulated universe shut down? Wait, this isn't my fault, is it? If I'd been able to stop the enemy's invasion... You're right. This is terrible. I feel like I'm incapable of doing anything.
I know that feeling.
Still, beating myself up all the time won't help either. We're here for the cartridge. At the very least, we must try and see this thing. Having heard what Mr. Screwlum said, you're entering... I'm afraid I won't be able to accompany you. I'll be helping Mr. Anyway,
Thanks. Fair enough.
Well, madam, are you ready?
Yep.
Please, ask away. I welcome all forms of curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge. Yes, there are other concerns besides those I've mentioned. I believe that the miracles inside the simulated universe have the right to grow and develop organically. The will of others shouldn't be imposed upon it, just like in the actual universe. The more Herta tries, the further she moves away from the universe that she had hoped for. Conclusion. The endless iterations of the simulated universe are wearing down her talents, day by day. I hope to free my dear friend from it. Nevertheless, I must also clarify that this is my opinion alone. You should form your own judgment on Herta, young madam. They are a group that carries a balance scale with them at all times. They believe all the justice in the universe needs to be achieved through individual deeds. That was the most suitable way of describing the Galaxy Rangers, in my interpretation. They are directed by the path of the hunt, and are always accompanied by song and the sound of horns. They pursue justice for the individuals and groups they encounter along the way, and shower them with splendid wines and poems. However, all stories come to an end, just as they disappeared from the spotlight long ago. There is a group of life forms there that know nothing of fatigue. They are attempting to touch upon the umbilical cord of the truth. They are compiling the languages, thoughts, and even emotions of the entire planet into symbols that even inorganic life forms can understand. You see, in the vast sea of data, life exists only in one form, a line of code. Whether it's a butterfly, a whale, or even you, the length of that line of code dictates the boundaries of what the entity entails. Maybe the emotions of organic life forms are an expression of data, don't you think? Very well. Get going we shall. I will be sending you into the simulated universe using an alternative method. It might feel a little different than usual. This will help us quickly locate the cartridge in the vast sea of data. We'll start with this data link. Now, please prepare yourself for a deep dive with your consciousness.
Seeing as how I've been streaming for a little while, I'm gonna go ahead and at least complete this, and then I can call it good for the stream. We accomplished what we needed to today. Maybe I can do more later, either on camera or not. Oh, really? Hold on. They give her a decent amount of crit even. How is her... Okay. Well, either way, I'll be using mine, I think. Oh, can't use mine. Alright. Well, in that case, let's put a part on the end here. And let's not shut here. Then... probably Sushang. We'll do that. We'll mess with this. I probably should have put Sushan, but we'll do this and see what it's like. This trial,
Young madam,
SILVERWOLF is built
are you all right?
oriented, so this will be fine.
You are now inside the data link of the ether cartridge. Look around and tell me what you discover. Hacker. Oh, conclusion. That is a holographic record that the simulated universe has created. In here, regardless of how large or small, all variables are saved, including outsider tricks. You were right. The enemy's invasion has spread to the deepest parts of the simulated universe. They were only a hair away from the ether cartridge's data link. What we are seeing are the projections of what... Young madam, please stay still. Allow me to see what I can do with this record.
Hey, you. Why are you staring at me?
Because you're cute.
I initiated the simulation flow. This is just a record of the past. She's not actually talking. Please listen and don't interrupt her. We may be able to find out more of what we need to know.
First off, I'm not obsessed with it. On Punk Lord, the stories of the cartridge are no different from textbooks. I'm not interested in something that everybody already. Secondly, it's not some kind of video game cartridge. It's an ether cartridge. It's the second pair of eyes, second brain, and second heart of the hacker. Do you understand what that actually means? With that cartridge, if a guy went to a movie premiere and bought some mixed popcorn, you'd be able to know the flavor of the fourth kernel he picked out of the bucket. It's truly amazing. Lastly, I'm gonna say it again. I'm not obsessed with it. The reason I'm still rambling about it is to make sure that you know how amazing it really is. Do you get it now, Kafka? All right, let's get going. We have to move quickly. This place is different from the rest of the space station. We're on Genius Society turf.
It is safe to assume that two people entered the simulated universe. Her and her companion. Interesting. Let's see what happened next. You are now taking the point of view of the companion. She will react to your behavior now.
Fun.
You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
Time for a shot.
This ends here.
Time for a buzz.
Well,
Show your courage.
One. You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
Nap time.
Hope you're prepared.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. Fork in the road, huh? I got this.
she's so confident.
Wanna pick one first? Give your beloved instincts a try.
Technically, she is asking her companion to choose. The record will continue forward, even if you don't take...
Wrong choice. The correct answer is the path on the right.
Is it Rudy?
Not what we're looking for. It's a bait signal. Ugh, why would Herta put something like this inside the simulated universe? Doesn't she find it annoying when she has to find something herself? Never mind, I miscalculated. Let's try another sector.
She's actually on the correct path. She just needs to continue a little further. I trust that she too will realize. We've met only once. Stellaron Hunter, SILVERWOLF. We fought against one another before. Herta was there as well. She may have mentioned it too. It was more like a test than a duel. She would attack, and I would defend. Neither of us gave it our all. She wasn't able to break through my defenses, and I wasn't able to stop her from leaving. I never thought our next meeting would take place under these circumstances. I believe the continuation of our last encounter will soon arrive.
What the? This was the right way all along. Ugh, Herta's got some psychological tactics going on.
Seems like we can now continue forward.
Oh, back to the space station again. A riddle? Where's the skip button?
Oh, jeez. Silly.
Show your courage.
One. You took the bait. Time for a buzz.
Time for a
Can I have...
Oh, this definitely is meant to tutorial her out more for you, so that's nice.
Show your courage.
One. You took the bait.
We've entered the storm.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
This combat needs... This is double speed. Time for a buzz.
Lend me your strength.
I'm really gonna have to test my own out. So about later when the stream is done. I've got so much I want to do, but I want to at least try to get her.
Finally, almost there. There's even a miniature Herta over here. Eesh. A little narcissistic, isn't she? The whole space station is filled with her face. Portraits, statues, even projections of herself. I was planning on adding a mustache for her, but the spray didn't work. The entire space station feels like it's made of paper, but her portrait is near indestructible.
Damn, bro.
She's talking about that portrait in the elevator room, no? Herta commissioned me to design an encryption tool for her. Seems she ended up using it on her portrait. That's correct. The ether cartridge data is in the next room. Yes, that incongruous feeling has persisted. She came for the Stellaron, but showed a strong interest in the curios. And just as we found out about the existence of the ether cartridge, she just so happened to show up in... I must admit, this feels less like a chase, and more like a chance encounter. I recall a story about Punk Lord. It is said that graffiti is a special kind of symbol there. Hackers see reality as a magnificent game, an attempt to finish the stage we know. Whether it be for competition or for joy, they leave a trail in the places they visit. One symbol after another link up to become a long, long journey that writes the game of life. And would this ongoing affair not be part of such an endeavor? Perhaps this is all nothing more than a game she's decided to play with us. In which case, let us accompany her till the end.
You don't have to tell me twice. Don't worry. You don't have to tell me twice, my dude. Seems like a pretty cool dude. All things
Show your courage.
I'm with you.
already.
100. Trickier to crack.
In the name of Landau.
A will forged in ice never falters!
More enemies.
Now, this battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Can I have fun this time? This combat needs a... This is double speed. Time for a buzz.
Let's see if I can keep this. I'll be able to.
Time for a buzz.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
This ends here. In the name of Landau.
A will forged in ice never falters!
Time for a buzz. This is double speed.
Look, we found it. The ether cartridge is here, and it's perfectly intact. There is an unwelcome third party here with us. If what we are seeing constitutes past images of SILVERWOLF, then for her to have made it this far would have entailed the disappearance of the cartridge. We can only assume that the facts don't align with the theory. I believe that she was indeed able to hack into Herta's office, but she didn't stay there for very long. After all, even the best hacker wouldn't be able to find a specified target in the vast ocean of the simulated universe's data.
Unless she had someone to guide her there. You want to explain it to her first? I can see the confusion in her eyes.
The final results are on the display table, young madam. Take a closer look if you wish. We have plenty of time left. I will answer any questions that you may have. You've guessed correctly. The person that stands before you is tonight's star. She left herself a back door in the office, performed a proxy hack the moment you entered the simulated universe, and found a way to continue alongside us.
Wow.
I must say, she really is a masterful actor. Misdirection is always the most effective method.
had a feeling she was.
The graffiti is like a two-way data tunnel. You can use it to retrace the trail she leaves behind, and she can monitor your progress by seeing which pieces of graffiti have disappeared. I fear she may well have had the whole thing planned out before hacking the space station. The graffiti and the back door were all in aid of honing in on just the right moment.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Herta forbade me from disclosing any information beforehand. She made clear that knowledge would not be paramount to this operation, but rather the lack of it. However, the way I see it, the most important elements were dedication and sincerity. The actions of Mr. Leonard drew the target right in. Well then, were you satisfied, Miss SILVERWOLF?
Huh. You knew it all along, didn't you? I knew it would be hard to fool you. All that talk you were spouting along the way was meant for me, wasn't it?
It is a joy and an honor to have the opportunity to face off against you once again. Herta said that this cartridge would be able to lure in the biggest fishes in the universe. She was right.
So, the business about shutting down the universe and the argument with Herta was all just an act? You did all that to lure me in?
That is up to you to interpret. Herta and I have always been frank with one another. Sharp conversations of that nature happen on a regular basis. It wouldn't be fitting to call it an act. Miss SILVERWOLF is truly a talented hacker. Not only did she calculate everything ahead of time, she has numerous variables and aces still to play. News of my sudden visit to the space station was probably the only uncontrollable variable in her plan. And with my arrival came the nightmare of shutting down the simulated universe. That would have ruined her plans and all her preparations. You now know everything.
Everything? No, no. You're wrong about the most important part. You think I came here out of desperation, but I've been bursting with excitement this whole time. Do you know how happy I was when you showed up, Screwlum? I haven't had the thrill of a formidable opponent in such a long time. The Legion is nothing but a bunch of cavemen, and the IPC were a disappointment. Only the Society has the talent to provide me with a fun challenge. Reality is nothing but a game. But what's the point of a game if it can't make you happy? An invitation letter and a challenge letter were sent to me from two geniuses. How could I not accept them? Would you have turned them down?
You're confident you'll be able to get out of this in one piece.
That's right. And I'm bringing this with me.
Wow.
Oh, a copy. You completed it while we were talking just now.
Why else would I entertain so much small talk? You're not the only one stalling for time. I'm guessing that Herta is hiding in a corner somewhere, trying to pull off a reverse hack from where I hacked in. You, on the other hand, are responsible for taking me head-on, just as you did last time. And I'm looking forward to it. How do you plan on stopping me this time? Are you going to turn the simulated universe into a black box? Or are you going to work with the IPC and put together a cross-galactic encirclement? Screwlum, will I be able to see your true strength this time? The long-awaited result will finally be determined. There will only be one victor today. Please, let me have some fun this time, okay?
My apologies, Miss SILVERWOLF, but none of what you are hoping for will be happening today. You may leave now.
Huh? Leave? But why? Aren't you trying to catch me? Don't you want to cuff me and exile me on some distant planet?
Your creativity has proven interesting. However, I have nothing to do with your quarrel with the space station. Ergo, I won't stop you.
I'm gonna leave with this cartridge, then.
That's just a duplicate. Correction, not only is the one in your possession a duplicate, but so is the one here. The real curio was transferred elsewhere at the very beginning. Conclusion. You may share that data freely.
What if I attack the space station again?
It would have nothing to do with me. But I must warn you, it is likely that someone would step forward to stop you.
Then what if I were to destroy the simulated universe right now?
I'm so bored.
I'm sorry, but that simply isn't possible. Ether editing isn't capable of destroying an entire universe.
What is the point of this then? You guys went out of your way to put together this trap but don't plan on doing anything at all?
That's right. This way, the game that you so carefully orchestrated is now pointless, is it not? There's no point in a game if it's no longer fun. SILVERWOLF, I know what you're after. The IPC's shackles won't be able to hold you, and jail is but another game to you. Herta and I came to an understanding. We will no longer enable you and give you what you need.
How boring.
However, Herta felt that this would be too easy on you, and wanted to add something of her own. And that is why, in this very moment, she has reverse-hacked you and located all your interastral network accounts. A total of 76 accounts. A very impressive number. How would it be if the IPC were to freeze all of them? Including all of your game records.
What? Hey, hold on a minute.
And she logged out. How hasty of her. Games are always fun in the eyes of a child, but to an adult, they are but one among many ways of solving a problem. It's about time we were on our way.
Crafty. Crafty. Let's take a look at this for a minute. How much of this do I have? Huh. Need one more though. Okay. Almost done though.
A flawless victory! Hope you got a glimpse of Herta's awesomeness, kiddo. Make sure you never forget about it. I couldn't care less about what happened with the space station, but I will surely repay the favor tenfold to anyone who dares to taunt me. I already notified someone at the IPC to freeze all her accounts. She's probably crying in front of her computer right now.
Thank you, young madam. Your and Mr. Leonard's contributions were a necessity to our victory. Do you have any other questions regarding?
Sure,
Her ultimate goal was always the ether cartridge, but she developed an alternative objective in challenging Herta and me in the process. All those complicated puzzles and unnecessary ploys. Nothing more than games, I'll wager. If you are referring to the back doors SILVERWOLF left behind, we have cleared out all of them, except for the one in the office. Don't worry. The space station is not as fragile as you think. Whether it's cosmic warfare or the incident that just took place, they're all within Herta's grand plan. Please, ask away. Certainly not. Although Madame Herta and I have our differences in terms of research direction, the simulated universe is our shared pursuit, and nothing will change. On the contrary, I plan on staying here for a while to see up close what kind of surprises the new branch of the universe has in store. There is no one answer to that question, my friend. It holds a different meaning. To sentimental, organic life forms, it could be the first falling leaf in the change of seasons, or the marks carved onto someone through the passage. To the swarm that follows its instincts, it might be the sight of fresh meat in their compound eyes and the restless thirst for sustenance. And for me, perhaps the image of symbols woven together, still able to move the heart. Something great that you call emotions. Of course, I've also heard that the answer is nothing more than a 2-digit number. A medium rare cattle steak, salt-baked Kalia lemongrass, Herman compound milk, and a portion of fried rice prepared by a certain young man on the station. All I need is energy. The form that energy comes in is the same as it is for you. I would never forsake the delights of the culinary world in the interests of efficiency. Now, it is possible that my joints may need a little lubricant every now and again.
Interesting.
Well, young madam, our destination may differ, but there are still countless opportunities for our paths to cross. The pursuit of knowledge will always be the best driving force for trailblazing.
Oh, let's finish this up so I can turn it on the stream.
So, the reason Madame Herta wanted me to continue the investigation was to lure her out of hiding? That never crossed my mind! Did she know about the traps the hacker left in the space station from the very beginning? She said I did a good job! Can you believe it? I've just been acknowledged by Madame Herta! This is something I'll remember for the rest of my life. I don't have to worry about being fired anymore!
Good to know, my dude.
This chapter has come to a conclusion. Come, let us close the final back door.
Oh.
It's gone. It's all gone. They seriously left nothing behind. They went too far this time. Too far.
All right. Stop with the tantrum. You're not a kid anymore.
I am not throwing a tantrum.
I don't know you.
Uh-huh. Anyway, what are you gonna do now, huh? Hack an IPC branch nearby and get your accounts back?
Ugh. If it were just 1 or 2 accounts, sure. I kind of overdid it this time. I lost basically everything. A branch office probably won't be enough. I'm gonna have to make a trip to Pierpoint.
What, you're going alone? That's the IPC's headquarters.
Yep, just me. Why? Do you want to come with?
I probably won't be able to. I'm in Elio's next script. Did you forget?
Oh, right. That story doesn't sound like it fits me. You guys have fun.
I hope you have a good time in Pierpoint as well.
Don't worry. I've already got an idea. You see that cloud diner just 2 kilometers from here? A few temps from the building material logistics department just stepped in. I'm gonna go and become their friend.
Getting a move on already? I would have thought you'd at least want to spend some time with that cartridge you were obsessing about.
I told you. I'm not obsessed with it. Besides,
Oh.
there's fun to be had along the way. A game is a game, and that's all there is to it.
Fun. Oh, jeez. Great. I mean, I've choked to bits, but... Yep, still here. Alright, well, anyway. Jeez. Alright. Let's get these taken care of, shall we? Well, that was easy. All you really had to do was just go through the story. Let's see... Huh, okay. Fair enough, but I'm not really looking to that just yet. Let's go ahead and get that last bit taken care of, huh? We'll just pick this up, because I'm gonna need to do more anyway to uncap it. But now we can actually go ahead and tie up the last bit I need to get done for her before I end the stream for the night. Maybe I'll stream later. Who knows? But it's pretty late for me, so I should at least try to get things squared away for the night. Okay. Grand. Get the rest of this taken care of then, shall we? At least level 60 if I happen to have enough. If I don't, close enough is good. Because I'll be able to level the rest anyway. Ah. Nope. We'll need to do a few of that, but I'm going to do that off camera. I'll need to go ahead and get a bit more materials. Alright. Well, that being said, I'll see you folks later. Wait, one more thing. I'm curious now. Is she just hanging around here somewhere? Fair enough. Alright, we'll talk to her before we head off.
Hello. What do you mean, what am I doing? Everyone else is here. Can't I be too? Relax. I'm just dropping by for a visit. I was hacking through the dark regions of the inner astral network a while ago and happened to see a signal from the Astral Express. So I thought I'd stop by to check it out. What you see in front of you is a hologram. Just as harmless as the whale holograms you see floating around the Express. Here, see for yourself. Seeing is believing, right? If you're still not convinced, you can cut off the network connection on the Express, and I'll disappear into thin air until you turn it back on. What you see in front of you is
Still the same. Okay. Oh, sounds good. With that being said, I will see you guys later. This has definitely gone on long enough and I need to go do a few things. This is a good start though. I am chuffed to bits. I'm definitely going to be figuring out more things with SILVERWOLF as I go along. So until then, see you guys later. I need a nap.